I'm still cooking out the basement, and this game needs some saving, and I'm ready for the action.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. On play action, they'll throw. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he will bring it back to the 40-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So the Eagles now, they'll be in great position here to start things out. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
Javonte Williams
taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have struck first in this NFC title game.
So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Now Cade York for the extra point.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead it 7-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. It's caught by Mike Evans.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They're going to look to throw.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
2nd and 3. Looking deep downfield.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with this pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those, but 3rd down coming up.
And he wisely will throw that one away. 4th down is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Get in the end zone, fellas.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second now.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stop short of 30. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And out now come the Eagles.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they'll string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll look to to throw here on first down.
There's Chris Olave. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Quick slant caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And they'll get him down right about the 20. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
Right hash, 37-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor? Is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell guys, dress for the weather, and then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, it'll affect them in a big way. When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And that nearly intercepted. He got one for his hands defensively. That's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 2nd and 2. And that'll be incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
first down, and they go with Swift again. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Swift. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Part of their strong running plays, and then their plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself now just so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
2nd and 4. To Evans on the slant.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Running right through him. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. But then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That was a nicely run slant route. And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's going to be brought down about the 16.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Quez Watkins.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
The York on now for the extra point.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that drive of 4 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
So out come the Bucs now.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Second and 1. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The Bucs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 3. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to the ground, Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans. 29 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's 17-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Olave over the middle. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 2nd and 9 now. He's got a man complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll get 34 yards there.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the draw, here's Williams. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Keep going.
York able to send this one through.
And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. He finds his target. It's Evans.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
They'll look to throw again. It's Rodgers here with a grab. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Back to throw again.
Across the formation, he finds Godwin.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They'll throw now on the final play. And that will be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the Battle of the Sea. He will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Cincinnati Bengals who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for Tampa Bay. And they've had all sorts of success thus far tonight throwing the football, as they're on pace to throw for 300-plus yards if things continue the way they've been going. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, we check out their numbers on the ground, as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Call that a very strong gain of 24. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
Fighting through it. He's got space. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground, and here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did, but poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown, Eagles!
Chris Olave
from 10 yards out.
And the Eagles continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like the Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll look to throw here. Evans has it left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw complete there, Rodgers. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw.
And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this play will be blown up. It's back to the 38. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back.
He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 5.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Going old reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? You got to try to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Back to throw.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
That was a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Well, we're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Got an open man. It's Olave. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It seems like they're just going to find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Williams going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be an Eagles touchdown.
Chris Olave.
His 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
York now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and they're in control now, 35-7. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told.
And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual. You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to get this down near the 25. The Bucs on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Fields it right around the goal line. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. And their dream of the Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Jordan. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen for Cook. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Rodgers. And they get him down, but
but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Back to throw again.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Going to throw right side here, complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route.
Touchdown! Mike Evans, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd and 1.
Another one caught by Collins.
And out across midfield down to the 45.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Collins.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this one's going to go the long way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play.
And that's going to make it 4th down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now a first carry for their fullback, and they'll get him down right around the 16. Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete. It's Collins. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll set up a throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. This is caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And it'll be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Again, it's Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Wow, 185 yards rushing for him now as he tries to wheel these guys into the Super Bowl.
Every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody.